Let's go to the studio. This right here, talking to the camera without a script or any plan of what you're doing, it can be pretty difficult to do. So let's talk about how to get a little bit better at it every time you turn on the camera and point it at your face. And just to clarify, I'm not good at this stuff. There are masters at this crap. They can just turn on the camera and roll for hours without interrupting their speech. I'm not able to do that, but I think I figured out how to get slightly better at doing this every time I do it. Let's take it back to the studio. So the first step of getting a little bit better at this stuff is just understanding that you're gonna suck at everything you ever go to do for the first time ever. And especially this stuff, because it looks easy, but in reality it's quite difficult. And not only is it hard to get the words out, it's like physically hard, and it's physically exhausting after you've done one of these videos and it's one of your first time doing them. This is 5 years ago. This is me pretending to be a health and fitness coach, and boy, I can remember the pain of trying to get through this video. You can actually see the pain right here. Oof. After doing that video, I remember I literally had to go to bed. I was so exhausted trying to get those 200 words out of my mouth. It was physical anguish, not to mention mentally exhausting too. So accept the suck. Just accept the fact that you're gonna be awful for this the first 100 times that you do it, but you're gonna get incrementally more comfortable doing it the more you do it. I mean, this advice goes for anything. I'm not really breaking new ground here, but it's important to know, and I wanted to show you as well. Everybody starts horrible at this kind of stuff, and they just get better by filming themselves more and more. The second piece of advice I have for you to get better at talking in front of the camera and just being in front of the camera is just to embrace the fact that you're gonna look like a schizophrenic freak. So the intro of this video that you just watched with the bike, just try and be a third person in some of those shots that I just shot down there. And imagine that I had to go in and out of the building 4 times to get that shot done. It was 5 p.m. People were heading out of the office to go back home. To them, I look like a schizophrenic freak because I am readjusting the camera and shooting myself from multiple different angles, biking inside of the building to mount my bike and get in the office. And it looks weird because it is weird, and there's no other advice just to embrace. And now for some more practical remarks. As soon as you turn on the camera, just do some vocal exercises. And you're gonna look like a weirdo nonetheless. So just do it in front of others, practice looking like a weirdo, and you're gonna get slightly better every time you turn on the camera and talk into the lens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I embarrassing you?
I'm embarrassing her.
Now I have to bike home before it gets too dark outside. See you soon.